Reese had been the only child for 6 years. Every inch of that house was hers. The bed, the couch, the Oreos. Every single morning, she'd wake up, stretch out across the sheets, and look at us like she owned the place. Because honestly, she did. And then the pink balloons showed up. If you've never subscribed to this channel, right now in these first few seconds, this is the kind of story that'll remind you exactly why you should. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right here. The gender reveal was chaos in the best way. Everyone screaming, balloons everywhere, confetti on the ceiling. Another girl. The girls' club was growing. And right in the middle of all that noise, Reese just stood there, head tilted, watching, like she was trying to figure out what all the excitement actually meant for her. Looking back now, I understand that look completely. The pregnancy changed things slowly. Not all at once, just gradually, quietly. Reese started showing up differently. Every single morning, without fail, she'd come over, rest her head directly on my stomach, and just stay there. She'd never done that before, not once in 6 years. But something in her knew, something clicked. And as much as that melted my heart, I'd be lying if I said we weren't scared.
Reese, what? Reese.
Because here's the thing. Reese had never been around a newborn, never around anything that small, that fragile, that loud. And no matter how gentle she'd always been with us, we had no idea what would happen when the moment finally came. What would you have done? Would you have been nervous? The night Elliot was born, we stayed at the hospital. When we finally pulled into the driveway the next morning, Reese was already at the door. She heard the car. She knew. She started to jump up the way she always did, full body excitement, tail going crazy, and then she stopped, dead still. Her eyes locked onto the bundle in my arms. She walked over slowly, pressed her nose forward, one long, careful sniff. Then she licked Elliot's forehead, once, gently, and stepped back. That was it. That was the whole introduction. No drama, no growling, no confusion, just a single lick that somehow said everything. I had to look away because I was about to completely fall apart. The first few weeks, Reese appointed herself. Nobody told her to, nobody trained her for it. She just decided. She stationed herself beside the bassinet during naps. She'd alert us when Elliot cried before we even heard the monitor. When visitors came over, she'd position herself between the door and the baby, just standing there, calm, steady, present. Our dog became a guardian, and we didn't teach her a single thing. But then Elliot started moving, and that's when things got interesting. Do you have any idea what a 7-month-old does to a dog who has been the queen of the house for 6 years? She grabbed Reese's ear. She sat on her tail. She tried, I am not exaggerating, she genuinely tried to take Reese's Oreo, the one treat she's had every single day for 6 years, her Oreo. And Reese just looked at her, tilted her head, and walked away. Left the cookie, just left it. In that moment, I realized something I hadn't expected. Reese wasn't tolerating Elliot. She was choosing her. Every single time, she just quietly made room. And somehow, in making room for Elliot, she became more herself than she'd ever been before. But here's where the story takes a turn I still can't fully explain. There were signs along the way, small ones I almost missed. The way Reese would pause at Elliot's door every night before settling in, the way she started sleeping lighter, waking at sounds she used to ignore, the way she'd position herself closest to Elliot during thunderstorms, pressing her warm body against the crib rails like a living shield. I noticed it, but didn't understand it. I told myself it was just adjustment, just habit. I was wrong. Elliot was about 10 months old when she got her first real fever, high enough to scare us. She wouldn't sleep, wouldn't stop crying, and my husband and I were taking turns sitting on the floor next to the crib, running on nothing. Around 2 a.m., I finally dozed off in the chair. I hadn't planned to sleep. I just disappeared into it. I woke up an hour later. Reese was lying on the floor directly beneath the crib. Not on her bed across the room, not at the foot of our bed down the hall, right there, underneath Elliot. She hadn't moved. She hadn't made a sound. While we slept, she had stayed. I sat there in the dark and I just stared at her, and it hit me like a wave. This dog that we were so terrified of losing to jealousy, to confusion, to change, she had never once been competing. She had been waiting for her family to get complete. That's the twist nobody prepared us for. We spent 9 months worrying that a new baby would break something between us and Reese, that she'd feel replaced, that she'd pull away, act out, shut down. And instead, she became the reason Elliot feels safe in this world. Elliot's first real trust wasn't in a human. It was in a 70-pound chocolate lab who gave up her Oreo without a second thought. A dog who never asked for anything in return, who just showed up every single night without fail.
Real one, come on, give her a real one, Elliot. Give her a real one. I know, I'll give you one.
Reese didn't lose her place in this family when Elliot arrived. She just finally found her purpose. And maybe that's the thing worth sitting with today. Because how many of us are still holding on to a version of our life that we're scared to let change? How many of us are protecting a place, a role, an identity, when the thing that would actually complete us is standing right there, waiting to be let in? Reese figured that out, without a single word, without anyone showing her how. Tell me something. Do you think animals can sense when they're truly needed? Because I used to think that was just something people said. Now I'm not so sure. Drop your answer below. I genuinely want to know what you think. And one more thing. The family you see on this channel right now, it's about to get a whole lot louder. Something's coming that even Reese doesn't know about yet. Stay close.